Hey guys, I wanted to create this message for you as a reminder to start where you are. So oftentimes we say, I need to get things perfect. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to clean the house. I need to paint the walls. I need to before I get to do this. Well, I'm going to suggest that we decide to say that where we are is exactly where we're meant to be because we're there. And so because we're there, it's our responsibility to start from there and move forward from there. We have to be willing to stay focused on what we're doing regardless of what someone else is asking us to do in terms of the distractions that come in, the email message that had just come in that moment, the house builders next door that are finishing the home I'll be moving into once it's done. We have to stay focused on what we are doing and to realize that we are where we are because there are lessons to learn there. And so we have to mine the experiences that we have for the nuggets of golden wisdom that can be ours when we actually filter through the experience to find the emotional gold that it erupted within us. We are here to experience and express ourselves as individuated expressions of the grand overall designer. We came from the same thing, we'll go back to the same thing. That thing created all things, and it did so in order for it to experience itself, because you can't know what you are if you don't know what you aren't. We need contrast to know ourselves. We need to know what we aren't in order to know what we are. Well, oftentimes we get stuck in the what we aren't to the point of not actually stepping into what we are. And this is a reminder to you that you just get to step forward now. Why not? Just do it. Just forget what everybody else is doing or saying or wanting you to do. Just actually step into what most excites you and delights you. What most excites you in this moment for you to be able to do? If I were to ask you, what are you most excited about? What would you most love to be doing with your life right now? What would you say? Honestly. Heart to heart. What would you honestly say if I asked you, what would you love to be doing with your life right now? What would you say? Travel has always been mine. And yet I have stayed in the area, except for the times when I left for periods of time. I have stayed here for nearly 4 years, a full 4 years more. I moved back from England in October 2015 when a relationship I had with a man in England ended 4 years later, and I moved back into my brother's childhood bedroom. And I painted his bedroom walls gold so that I could heal and hermit in my golden nucleus, was what I called it. And now this room, this wall actually, I'm going to talk to Paul, who is my friend that is gone traveling. He's in Thailand now, and then he'll be in Colombia, and then he'll be in Arizona, and he's just away for 5 months doing his thing. And I'm in his space and I'm grateful because it is gorgeous. And now it is mine, just for now. But I am grateful. I am beyond grateful. This is my teaching nook for teaching English to kids in China. And this is the Ikigai equation. 2 versions of it. Similar, but this one more detailed. And it actually is shaped as if it were 2 hearts within each other, which is quite appropriate because it is about reconnecting with love. Reconnecting with the love of the moment. What got you excited enough to actually want to do what you wanted to do in the first place? Like, so oftentimes, going to get a coffee makes us excited. I did this last night. And then I just wake up and drink cold coffee because I love it so much, because it's such a familiar and delightful taste to my palate, and yet the caffeine is a stimulant, and it therefore is not fully natural, because then it speeds me up, it changes me. I've just had an intrauterine device removed, which may feel like TMI, too much information, but I share that because my body is now regulating itself, getting back to its own natural state. And I haven't been off of birth control of some form or other since I was 16, and now I'm 32. So I've been on something as long as what I've not been. And now my body's like, whoa, gotta figure this out. Wait a minute, you mean I'm not being fed hormones? What, I have to do this on my own now? I wonder how my body will respond. These are the implications that we have to consider about the choices that we make and the consequences that come from them. This is why it's important to get started regardless of whether you have holes or chips or spots in the wall that are not perfect, or you may need a little touch up of your makeup or hair. But if you actually just decide to get going in the moment and to do what shows up and to remember why you were doing it in the first place, you then get into Simon Sinek's work, who has phenomenal resources about finding your why. These are all things that if we actually take the time to do for ourselves, we can really move mountains in terms of where we're able to go. But it just is all piecemealed around in little bite-sized packages, with one expert claiming to know everything you need to know about this and this and this and this, and then there's other ones that say that they are, and there's competing information, and everything requires money in order to gain access to it, except for on YouTubersity, which is the free YouTube university that allows you to really learn about whatever you want. Except so many people are just watching cat videos, which, no offense to people that watch cat videos or anything else that doesn't really have a point. Maybe you've got it figured out. I'm always wanting to learn more information, but why couldn't we just actually get those cute cat videos input into something that was going to actually educate and grow us? Why couldn't we get those cat videos put onto a really spiritual, deep dive type message that allows us to get a fix of what's cute and entertaining, but then also deep and soulful, and then really marrying those worlds? Would that be something that you would watch or want? Because I could create that. I can give you all the soulful depth of interior excavating. And all you have to do is decide to show up fully, to be fully present, to leave all your baggage at the door, and to realize that what baggage you bring through, we're going to unpack together. So be prepared. Arms crossed, closed off body language. My body language is open now, but if I were to close my arms, then I'm closed. So pay attention when the arms are crossed or when the legs are crossed. That's closed body language. That means that there is some kind of guard is up. If you come in with a guard, you're going to get chopped down, because you got to open yourself in order to really get to know yourself. You've got to be willing to go into the inner kingdom of your inner realms in order to find who and whose you truly are, and how to bring the best aspects of yourself forward into the present moment as an empowered being of light. I can't wait to share more with you, but this is enough for now. So I say, I bid you adieu. Laura J. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you.